Hi guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a fantastic day. Y'all, let's do some fun, easy, and springy paper crafting. Stay tuned. Do you guys remember back in the day when we actually had to take the film roll out of the camera, take it to the store, or take it to the Kodak kiosk, or take it wherever they developed film for us, and have them produce our prints? With today's technology, that really seems like a lifetime ago, but now with awesome technology, we can actually print those photos at home ourselves. However, what tends to happen is we store those photos on our mobile devices, and we will literally have thousands of photos on our phone, on our iPad, on our tablets, whatever it is we happen to be using. So for those of you who are new to my channel, today we are going to do something that we do at least once a season because we like to capture those memories. And what we're doing for 2021 is we're actually creating a scrapboard book. So we're going to be making these 10 by 10 boards, and the goal is print just a few of those photos that you might have on your mobile devices and place them on the board. And then once you have that book built, it makes an awesome gift for someone at Christmas time or Grandparents' Day. Giving the gift of memories is such a wonderful idea. And many of us might have relatives who currently live in nursing homes, rehabilitation centers, assisted living centers, and there is nothing that would brighten someone's day more than a book of happy memories, especially if it contains photographs of people. Especially if it contains photographs of people that they don't get to see often. So today we're going to make this awesome 10 by 10 Easter scrapboard, and it's going to be some of the simplest crafting we'll ever do on my channel. But you know what? Sometimes the simplest crafting can be the most meaningful crafting. So y'all know what time it is. It is time to make it. All right, y'all, so here is a close-up. All right, guys, so here is a close-up look at the scrapboard that I made earlier, and we're going to make one similar to this, but we won't make it exactly like this. But this is just such a great and simple way to be able to capture memories, especially if it's grandbaby's first memory. What an awesome gift to give to the new grandparents. Or if you are making a book such as this, what an awesome gift to give to the new mom. So let's get started. So to make our project, it is going to be so simple. I have 2 sets of mats that I'll be using on mine. You can certainly use more on yours, but I'm going with 2. And my mats measure, I have one mat that is 3 by 4, and then I have the background mat that is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, and these mats are cut from cardstock. Then I have one that is 5 by 4, and I have the background mat that is 4 3/4 by 3 3/4. And then I have a piece of 10 by 10 medium weight chipboard, and that link is in the description box. And how I cut the chipboard is also in the description box. Then I'm going to be using this set of Easter stickers from Echo Park, and it's from the Easter collection. These stickers were purchased from Tuesday Morning last season. And if you're looking for these stickers, the SKU is 838-3223-371. And these sticker sheets are from a collection, and this paper is from that same collection. So I'm just going to move that over, because the first thing that we need to do is we need to go ahead and remove the tape from our board. And I'm using a double-sided tape. I would not use glue on a large piece of chipboard like this, because you might have some warping if you do. This is a double-sided paper, but I want to use the side that has the dots, the nice springy dots. So I'm just going to place this down, and then I'm going to use my stylus, and I'll take my stylus, press it against the chipboard, and then drive it into the paper. That's giving me a score, but it's also helping to minimize cracking by breaking up those fibers. And I'm going to do this on all 4 sides. So now I can take it, and I'm just going to stand it and go around the edges and really get that paper ready to be folded. And so now we're going to use the finger blade to do our miter cuts. And when I'm mitering, basically what I'm doing is coming in at an angle in the corner, and I'm leaving about 1/8 of an inch in paper from the chipboard so that when I fold over, we have that nice professional wrap over. And it's really time for me to change my blade and my finger blade, because I can see that I'm getting some resistance. So now what I'm going to do on this side is I am going to take my tape runner and just place some tape on all 4 sides and just fold it over. Use my big old spatula to get that stuck. And we're going to do this on all 4 sides. And this is one of those quick and easy projects. But like I said in the opening, it just has so much meaning. So I'm going to fold that over. Now I'm going to take my big old spatula and get everything nice and stuck. And then I'll take my spatula and go along my edges, because I want everything to be nice and tight looking. And you'll notice that I'm not putting anything on the back. And the reason for that is these are going to be double-sided boards. So I'll have Easter on here, and then the next holiday that I choose to celebrate will be on the flip side. So that's how I'm actually building that book. So we're going to flip this over, and then we're just going to do our layout. So the first thing that I want to do, really, I just want to figure out where and how I want my mats. Do I want them offset? Do I want them even? It's completely up to you how you do it. But I do know I want this border strip from the paper pack. So I'm going to take that and place it about 1/3 of the way up on my paper. And then I'm going to trim that. And I'll just save that little piece, because you never know when you might need it. So now that we have that piece down, I'm going to take my mats and just kind of figure out where I want everything. So I think I might go with something that looks a little bit like this, but I am going to take that Easter sticker and just put it right here at the top, because I do want that to be the anchor of this page. And then I'll figure out how I want these. So I think I'm going to go with them like this. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I am going to take my tape runner, add some tape to the back of my 3x4 mat, attach it to my 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 mat, and I'm going to place it down. And I'm being very generous with the tape from my tape runner, because I want to make sure that it stays stuck. So I'm going to take that and place it down right there. Then I'm going to take my mat that measures 4 3/4 by 3 3/4 and do the same thing. I am going to take my tape roller and just run some tape. And now I'll place this down on my 5x4 mat. Add some tape to the back. And again, I'm going to be very generous with the amount of tape that I'm putting on the back. So I'm going to take this one and just put it down like that. So now we have this cutie starting to look like this. So what I want to do is I want to figure out what else do I want to put on here. And I think what I want is I want to make sure that I have something here at the bottom. And I think, let's see how this looks. It might be a little bit too light. So I think I'm going to take this because I think it brings some balance and color and pattern to the bottom. So we have that there. I want to find something that I'm going to put on each one of these. And I think that what I'm going to do on this one is I am going to take that flower and just bring it in like that. Then on this one, I'm going to take the smaller flower and place it right there. And these are just so fun and festive. Now I can find something else that I might want to place. And I think what I'm going to do, hopefully, I'm hoping that I'll be able to do a slight lift up of this without tearing my paper. So I'm just going to lift it a little bit because I want to put that bunny behind it just like that, because I think that is so stinking cute. Now you can do a whole lot more to this, or you can leave it as plain as you want. I do think that I'm going to add just a little sentiment, and I am going to go with the one again that says "Some bunny loves you." So you can just tuck in a little picture on this board. It doesn't have to be a whole lot in terms of a picture, but it can just be a snapshot photo that you can put on a board like this. So I think I'm also going to find just a little saying right here at the bottom. So I'm going to look at my sticker sheet, and I want one that's not too large because that's a small spot that we're working with. So I think I'm going to try this one and see how it does. Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. So I'm going to put this one down. And y'all know what? We're going to call it a wrap on this because I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to really take away from the fun, simple look of this board. Now you could go along and add more of everything on this, but I'm going to leave it as it is because I have a very busy background. So I added in some element pieces to really draw on that background, and I'm going to leave this as is. But I think that this is such a fun board, and I think it's just such a great way to send fun, seasonal, happy memories. So I am going to bring in that first one. So I'm going to try to get them both into frame so you guys can see just how fun and how simple these are. We don't always have to go overboard with our crafting. We can do simple, and simple can truly sometimes be more than enough. So guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this fun way of bringing a smile to someone's face. If you have, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join my online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.